on some other shit, man, because we was really about to get crazy. We over here, you know what I'm saying, rolling up, really just getting into it right now. But real talk, I heard about this little situation. Y'all probably heard about this too, where motherfucking, because there's a couple of fathers in the building right now. Motherfucking, it was like 5 adults. They cooling in the house. Somebody got a gun, loaded pistol in the house. Don't got that joint up like they need to have it up. The 3-year-old get a hold of it and kill the 4-year-old sister. Yeah, y'all ain't hear about that?
I heard about it.
Niggas ain't hear about that?
Hate to hear about shit like
4-year-old dad got shot by a 3-year-old. I got kids.
When I seen it, the shit was wild because I thought it was on some like, you know what I'm saying, like damn these youngins, but I'm like
stepping early type shit.
But I'm like, hold on, 3 years old.
3-year-old
had my daughter 3. They had to like find a gun or something,
and they don't know what the fuck they doing. A 3-year-old with a gun.
Man, it's like you gonna pull it.
Oh, it ain't too many things you could do with that motherfucker, but shoot it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
natural though?
That's the.
Is that natural?
Yeah.
As a 3-year-old, yeah. If my son get it, he'd probably kill me on accident.
I think it's a toy.
He wouldn't know. He'd be like, "Daddy, look, bang."
How natural.
Now your shit ended.
You know, like.
He still wouldn't probably get like, wake up.
Like if
you probably wouldn't even get the.
You know, how, like you give a baby a ball or something, like like a baby. Like you give a baby a ball, they're gonna figure out that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it moves, or it's round, or I can kind of pick it up.
Nah, this shit ain't like a stove. You touch a stove, it's hot. You touch a gun, it don't do shit until you pull the trigger. So you gonna be trying. A kid will pick that shit up and be trying to figure out how to shoot it. Like, how do I make it go bang? They're gonna just be touching little shit until they get to the trigger. They could be holding that shit for 5 minutes before and just be fucking with it, trying to figure out what to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the problem. That's what it is. There's that little kid.
Nah, for sure. It's definitely the parents.
The guardian or whoever was in the vicinity.
Did that kid know what they was doing though?
Hell no. The kid was 3.
Like it didn't even know that it was a gun.
The kid's 3.
They probably do. My daughter would know it's a gun.
That's what I'm saying.
My daughter would know it's a gun.
You think the 4-year-old was right there like, let me see if it works? No.
Yeah.
No.
Now, would she know?
Yeah.
Would she know the difference if it's a toy?
Because if she would have been like, put that shit down,
hold,
what you doing? No, they didn't know it was a gun. It's a 3 and a 4-year-old.
So you telling me they looking at a table full of shit like this, and it's a gun on the table. They looking at all this shit the same. Like,
no, you didn't. It's how that child is raised from.
That's what I'm saying. That Drake knew it was a gun.
You have a child from
grabbed the gun and shot that motherfucker.
YouTube, a gun nowhere in sight. That gun could sit there as a 3-year-old and wouldn't touch it and wouldn't you wait. The reason why that child did that because that child have seen a gun.
Intrigued by that gun.
We got a perspective from Chuck. Shout out to Chuck.
Nah, nigga.
It gotta be.
You could still have never seen a gun before and accidentally shoot your 4-year-old sister.
For sure.
Not knowing what the fuck this was or the capacity of what it could do.
It's way less likely though. To me, it's way less likely. How did you point this gun and pull the trigger at someone?
Man. We don't know if they pointed it. It could have been picked it up and they was both right there and it just like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it could do that, but if they grabbed the gun and shot at the other little kid, it's like subconsciously you might not know what death is. Or like, oh, this person's gonna be seriously injured.
I'm put like this.
But you knew that you were grabbing a gun and shooting that gun.
Who? You telling a 3-year-old knew that?
Yeah.
That's possible.
Maybe it's possible.
If they didn't, they wouldn't have pulled it. Bro.
No, that's like
kid raised
let me give you an example. Let me give you another example.
In media, bro.
I watch tattoo shows. And my kids being here, I got a tattoo kit. If I left my tattoo kit on the table with them never using the tattoo kit, never seeing me use it or show them how to use it, my son would get a hold of that motherfucker and try to figure out how to work that motherfucker. He don't know what the fuck he doing. He just gonna be fucking with it. And if I don't catch him in time,
how old is your son?
3.
I guarantee
you. You don't think that he would know how to do it?
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Because it's way more complex than pulling the trigger.
Right.
Pulling the triggers. Right. He would pick that up.
It's a toy.
If I own it. I own it. If I left that shit on the table, my son would pick that shit up.
And I guarantee you that you'll see.
And he wouldn't know what the fuck to do with it. And he could accidentally do some shit with it. He wouldn't purposely do it, but he might accidentally do it.
Guns and shit all day.
No, he don't see guns and shit all day, but he watch movies and shit, and it be little.
Some people have a child from 0 to 3.
Nigga, they got nigga.
Nah, you right, Chuck.
Some people have a child from 0 to 3 and see a gun on the table and not touch that motherfucker.
That's how it was with.
That's possible. Yeah, anything is possible. Yeah, both ways is possible.
As a kid, I ain't never seen nobody fucking like. I had to real life see some porno before I had like.
Yeah, let's take it back in with kids. Like, all right, remember when you was a kid and you be at the playground, you seen condoms and shit?
Nah.
Y'all never seen that? See, I grew up in motherfucking Landover. Nigga, I seen condoms. The first time I seen condoms, I didn't know what the fuck condoms was. I seen plenty of condoms before I ever used a condom and even knew what the fuck a condom was, but what it was for. But I motherfucking didn't motherfucking like, you know what I'm saying, like play with it or nothing, but it was just something that you seen, you didn't know as a kid, like what the fuck is this?
My thing is, nigga,
and then you figure out later on in life what that shit is.
Did you see somebody have sex before you had sex?
Nah.
So you ain't watch no porn?
Oh yeah, porn. I thought you meant in real life. Like,
nah, I'm saying.
Who lying?
You never seen nobody have sex.
Like, before I had sex?
Before you had sex.
He said before I had sex.
Yeah, before
you had
porno.
Yeah, porn. Yeah, porn. Yeah, porn. Porn. Yeah, porn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I seen porn at 5. I seen porn early.
And it made you kind of aware. That's vicious. It made you
First
kind
time,
of aware. Like what to do when you in
5
years
old.
Right?
Damn, what's the? All right, so now, damn,
yeah, like 6 for me. Yeah.
About to say, what? How old was y'all niggas? What the fuck?
Well, the first time seen
first time you ever seen porn? Yeah,
I seen a porn magazine.
Nah, I seen a video.
When I was like a little kid, when I was like 8,
cassette.
9.
Yeah,
I was at my grandma's house.
We had the hot box, so we had all the cable, the Spice channels, pay per view. When Friday came out,
When I first seen it, I didn't even know what the fuck I was looking at.
Pay per view.
It was so intriguing. It was just my first time seeing it. It wasn't like I was watching it like, you know what I'm saying, like getting off on it. I was just like, what the fuck is this? I don't even know how I received it at 5. To be honest.
older brother, so it's a lot different. So
See, I was the oldest. You know what I'm saying? I was the oldest.
Early.
Niggas was when y'all first had stepped in this joint. Niggas had mentioned some shit about something. You know what I'm saying with the situation.
Oh yeah, the Michael Irving shit.
The Michael Irving situation.
You heard about that shit, buddy?
What happened to Michael Irving? Sexually assaulted somebody?
I ain't even. I seen it, but I ain't hear about it.
Accusations. What my man Rick Ross say? Those are accusations.
Accusations. Accusations.
But now look,
False.
Super Bowl weekend.
That boy was lit. It's already starting off bad. Michael Irving, Super Bowl weekend. He did that shit.
Look, Super Bowl weekend, Marriott.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little white drunk. Want to talk to him.
Yeah, paint the picture.
Pretty much.
Shit, wow.
Why are you saying this? All I'm thinking is Michael Irving. Tripping.
Hey, no, nah.
We're losing.
Nah, I think he was with the crew. The video. If we had the green screen, I could show the video, but motherfucker, I think he was with the crew. Like it was a crew of people. Like you know what I'm saying. So he talking to the white lady, like touching her elbow, like you know what I'm saying, like. Not like on no caressing, but like on some, like you know what I'm saying, like
that's episode too. The elbow touch.
Yeah, I seen that episode.
And he gets a knock on his door, saying you gotta pack it up, head home, like
for the Super Bowl. You making plays?
Yeah, you can't. You know how he hosts the show and shit, whatever he on.
None of that shit.
Touch the girl elbow?
They said my man said, you ever had a
my bad, I'm trying.
A long black man in you.
Hey, youngin.
With the elbow grade. Or a big black
shit,
man in you or some shit
Cocaine
like
cowboy. What you talking about? I know my man said that.
Mike Kinky ass said
definitely
that.
said
What we talking
Yeah, he
about?
said
boy?
that.
Losing recipes.
Fuck you talking
He was
about?
trying to give her that
But look,
recipe.
though. Look,
He said
she
that
never
shit.
in the video.
He said that shit.
In
He
the
said
video,
that
she
shit.
never like appeared to, like you know what I'm saying, like shy away or like seem like she was disturbed about. Yeah.
She was fucking with it until
So they saying
she
it's the
found out I could
manager
get a bag.
who was egging the shit on her to file the assault
Get a
charges.
bag
Pretty
from
much.
shit like that. She probably
So
told him
he's
like he
suing
said
the
this.
Marriott. That's it. That's the last I heard about this shit. But
I mean, if
Is
he
he
did
gonna win?
grab her or touch her in some type of way, if she got proof of that shit, she might win that shit.
But if she's not showing no type of
nah, yeah, they got the video. Nah, they got the video, bro.
I don't even think that matters.
It don't got no audio,
Because
but
it's unwanted
that's some he say, she
physical,
say.
physical touch. You know what I'm saying?
This is Michael Irving.
Nah,
That's
bro.
the problem.
That's why. That's why. That's why it's
I
getting.
can come by you and touch you on your excuse me.
Yeah, you could detox, but not Michael Irving.
Nah,
You could get away with that. Michael Irving can't,
I don't know.
cause you're
bro.
not. I'm not a bag. I'm not a walking bag. Michael Irvin's a walking bag to that bitch.
I hope he wins.
She not gonna come up off me.
She probably didn't even know who the fuck he was.
You could get a settlement. So
I'm trying to give you a recipe.
He keep going back to that shit.
That shit just go to show you, man. You got
Boy, Mike was
gotta watch
coked up.
these.
He was trying to get her poked up.
He was
It
the
would
local
have to be
Marriott.
that combo though. It would have to be the elbow touch with that being said to be sexual.
But it's no
Nah,
audio
even if he
proof.
just said that without the elbow touch,
Even though he just said that too.
you can't say that. But they don't have proof that he said that though. That's her word against his.
The combination will get him back. The
But
elbow
they be
touch
believing
with the
bitches.
fucking,
That's
with
what
the
be
crazy
fucked up.
kink in the
So
ear.
what if he said it without touching her?
He still could get it. She still, if she,
Fuck, he can't.
yeah, if she said he said that,
Man, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
she said he said that.
because it's a question.
And they, I mean, if they,
It's a proposal.
Nah, that's sexual assault. You can't say that to nobody.
Nah, it's
You can't say that even if you don't
they
touch.
don't work together, so
No.
it ain't like on the job sexual harassment.
You cannot say that to a bitch.
Walk up to a female
What?
and ask her that, bro. That's sexual harassment.
I don't think so. I don't think that's sexual harassment.
No,
If y'all work together,
it's no
Hang up.
audio. It's no audio.
Gotta pay for
I'm
that.
saying even if it was audio, he can't walk up to a youngin and be like, "You ever had?"
No, that's sexual
Big jump?
harassment.
Nah.
Nah, that's not sexual
That's,
harassment.
I mean, if you Michael Irving, you probably could, cause that's Michael
I
Irving.
don't say that for anybody.
Nah, you can't do that. We can't just walk to a bar and you just walk up to a bitch and be like, you ever had a big joint in you?
but she
Can't
can't.
just
She ain't gonna win no assault.
Nah,
charge.
hell no, cause we not nobody. We nobody. But Michael Irvin, you probably could try to build a case. You probably can get a lawyer and try.
I feel like that will only work if y'all work together.
I feel like if
'Cause
I
they
just
have
ask
a-
you that one
Like
question,
that clause.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that went down just like you was saying off he say, she say. It ain't never get proven. The bitch said that this happened and it was no evidence of it and that bam. So if a bitch say that he said that and then she want to exaggerate the story or the lawyer want to make it more of a, nigga, it's her word against yours. So now she could say, and then after he said that, he grabbed my ass. You know what I'm
That's
saying? That
different,
never
though.
happened. Like
that's like
That's Cuban Gooding Jr. type
that,
shit.
yeah. That's I feel like
Different encounters.
I feel like asking some freaky shit.
Sexual harassment.
I don't
it's
feel
sexual harassment.
like if I'm just asking you.
Nah, you gotta introduce more. You can't just come up and pop off like that.
Why can't I?
So,
Nah.
so this is
I
the
mean,
next question.
Nah, you can't.
So
do that.
have y'all sexually harassed a female before? That?
Fuck no. Not knowingly.
Y'all never
That
said-
shit
Not
is,
knowingly,
that
I
shit
ain't
is
know
from
if I did.
perception. That shit is what you perceive. it
Right.
as.
If in my eyes, I would say no, but
But
you know what I'm saying.
by what
Technically,
everybody
probably
said,
yeah, according to
So I'm saying,
rules
like,
and shit,
If
yeah.
I just
Regulations
ask you
and
that
shit,
question
maybe.
And you get offended,
But I ain't never get accused of this shit.
That's it though.
Cause
I'm
I
good,
ain't know
I'm
I
good,
was
like,
doing it.
nah.
I ain't
So
trying.
I'm not
What
harassing
the fuck
you.
I'm
I
doing?
can still say I felt sexually harassed.
Nah, I feel like you can say you felt uncomfortable, but I ain't harassing you.
That's what.
I ain't about
that's
to. I'm not gonna ask. If I ask you this one question, yeah. If I ask you this one question, and you be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Oh, my bad,"
But why
and
you
move
don't like
on.
it? What you mean?
Yeah, that's when I feel like it's harassing. Like, didn't I just tell you that I'm not entertaining that question? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, step off, like move around type shit.
Yeah.
Then I feel like that's harassment. But if I just ask you your opinion on some shit, that's not fucking sexual harassment.
It
Right.
depends on where you at.
So if I go up to a girl and be like, "Yeah, you a freak or not?"
Where you at?
Oh, that's sexual harassment. Like,
Nah, that's
I see
different.
you hear that.
Yeah, you can say if you're a free, but not.
So what's the-
you ever had this
You ever
joint?
had a
Then you
big black man in you?
Not this joint. I'm
that-
just saying a
no,
joint.
say what he said.
You ever had
This
a big
drink-
black
this-
Nah, say what he said to a bitch. You walk up to a bitch and say that. What
This-
Michael Irvin, what Michael Irvin was accused of saying.
I
But
think,
look,
I think
that
it's
shit
just
is
You
all
saying is you a
perception.
freak on that? That's
It's all perception. Cause to her, he may not even be a big black man. But he asking, you ever had a big black man in you?
That's what I'm saying. Ever had one
You
instead
know-
of
Oh,
this
hold
one.
on.
If a nigga
I
asks
heard
a bitch
that-
that shit.
I heard that
You know, if a
from
nigga
the
ain't-
radio. They may have substituted man for you know what I'm saying. Penis.
I'm saying it's literally,
Nigga, if he,
it's literally the sense of if
Nigga,
you're saying
I'm not asking you to get your opinion
You
on
ever had a
that.
big black
If
I'm
you
not
ever
asking you to
had
really
one,
find
or
out
if
and
you
just be
had
like, oh, okay,
mine,
that's good to know. Nigga, I'm
it's
asking you that because I want you to know, yeah, you ever, shorty, and was she white? You said she was white? Nigga,
like
you a
that's
white,
why-
let's
that's why
change
all
it.
this
Let's
shit
change
happening.
it. Let's
If she
change
was
it now.
black,
You walk up
she
to a
would
white
probably-
joint and you ask a white joint,
Gotta-
you ever had a
gotta
big
ask.
black joint in you? That's not sexual harassment. That's her opinion. So you gonna walk up to a white girl and say that? I want to see you do it. Next time we in the mall, I'm gonna be like, do it to her. Right, nigga. You just said it ain't sexual harassment.
I don't think it is, nigga, but motherfucker, apparently, nigga, you can't even touch an elbow and say they're losing recipes. I'm just trying to give you a recipe. What if he said that to you? You ever had a recipe? A
He would've
big
been
black
like-
recipe?